welcome to Know Yoga. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Jess and welcome to this Vinyasa Flow class. So as you can see, I don't have a beautiful backdrop like I have been for the last couple of classes. Unfortunately, the area that I'm in doesn't really cater for that. It's quite busy and there's not really an awful lot of sort of more secluded areas for me to be able to give you a really nice relaxing yoga class. So I've had to make do in my apartment that I'm staying in. I'm currently in Albania. Samil to be exact, southern Albania. It's so beautiful here, it's really lovely, but it is very busy. So anyway, during the flow today, we're going to be exploring some breath work, flowing through some warrior poses, finding some hip openers, and generally making ourselves feel really good. So when you're ready, roll out your mats and I will see you there. Okay, so we're going to find ourselves in an easy seat to start, so a cross-legged seat. If this is not available to you, then you can find a seat of your choice that's comfortable. We're going to be starting with some prana, some breath work, alternate nostril breathing. I'm going to start by just landing where we are, so a cross-legged seat or a comfortable seat of your choice, resting your hands where it's comfortable for you. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears and close your eyes for a second. Let's just land here before we dive in. Sitting up tall, keeping the spine nice and straight, opening your chest. Slowly starting to deepen your breath. Feeling your rib cage and your belly expand as you inhale. And feeling it deflate as you exhale. Just take a second to get here. Forget the day that you've had so far. Leave it at the door. Let's just take one deep breath together. So wherever you are in your breath cycle, blow it all the way to the bottom. Seal your lips as we inhale through our nose. Fill your belly, fill your lungs. And exhale, sigh it out. Nice. So we're going to start with an alternate nostril breathing. So taking your right hand, if you're right-handed, or left hand if you're left-handed, whatever your hand of choice. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to use my right hand. So taking the forefinger and middle finger, we're going to put those down and out the way. So we want our thumb and our fourth finger to be our nostril controllers, I guess you could say. Anyway, so we're going to seal our right nostril with our thumb, and then we use our ring finger to seal our left nostril as we go, and we inhale, exhale in between each nostril. So relaxing your left hand or right hand down, drop your shoulders down away from your ears, take your thumb and seal your right nostril with your thumb, and exhale, exhale fully out of your left nostril. And then as you get to the bottom of that exhale, keeping your right nostril covered, inhale deeply through your left nostril all the way. At the top of your breath, take your ring finger, cover your left nostril and exhale out of your right nostril. So remove your right thumb from your nostril and exhale fully out of your right nostril. Keeping your left nostril covered, we inhale through our right. So inhaling all the way. Cover your right nostril with your thumb, exhale out of your left nostril. So release the left nostril. Exhale all the way down. Inhaling back through your left nostril all the way. And as you exhale, cover your left nostril, release the right, and exhale fully. Inhale through your right nostril. Cover your right nostril with your thumb, exhale out your left. Inhale. Cover your left nostril, release your right nostril, exhale. Hopefully you have that by now. Inhale through your right nostril. Cover your right nostril, exhale out your left. I'm going to guide you through your inhales and exhales now. So inhale through your left. Exhale out through your right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. I'm now going to leave you to do this by yourself for a few breaths. Do one last round at your own pace. And then when you get to the bottom of your final breath, release your hand down to your knees and take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Keep your eyes closed, just take a second. Bring your breath back to its normal rhythm. Think about how you're feeling in this moment. Benefits of alternate nostril breathing: de-stress, relaxes the entire body, helps you reset your mind, resets the left and right of your brain. Can uplift your mood, can help you sleep. So many benefits. Let's just take one more breath together. So wherever you are in your cycle, blow it all the way to the bottom. Seal your lips as we inhale. And exhale. Gently open your eyes, take your time, bring yourself back. We're going to start with a seated forward fold. So recenter yourself on your mat. Bring your left foot in towards the inner right thigh and keep your right foot out slightly. So you've got your right foot sitting out in front of your left, flexing your right foot, sitting up nice and tall in the spine. Inhale, drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Exhale, slowly start to walk your hands forward until you find yourself folding. However far you can go. If this is enough for you and you can feel a stretch in your hips, then stay here. Otherwise, you can take it further. Elbows can come down to the mat or even your forehead. Just make sure your hips are staying on the mat and they're not lifting up and coming forward. We want to keep our hips nice and heavy on the mat here. So either on the elbows, on your hands, or if you have the hip flexibility, coming all the way down, forehead to the earth. I recommend, because we're quite early in the class, that we stay here. Don't want to overstretch your hips. However, if you do have that hip opening, then please do go ahead. Inhale here and exhale fully. Nice. Just take one more breath here. And inhale, exhale fully and completely. Use your hands to push yourself back up. Pop your right hand down on the mat. Left hand comes down to the left side. Inhale, right hand comes up and over. Finding a side body stretch here. Straighten your left elbow and place your left hand very slightly behind you. Keep your right arm up and over as you just bring your shoulder down towards your left knee. So left shoulder down towards left knee. Bring your right hand down and place it just on the lower back and open your chest. You should feel a nice side stretch opening here. So bringing the shoulder down, keeping the left elbow straight. Take your gaze up towards the sky. Find a deep inhale here. And exhale, release. Come back to center. Let's swap sides. So right foot comes in towards the inner left thigh. Left foot is in front. Flex your left foot, left toes. Lifting up through the spine. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale. And exhale, walk your hands forward. Find your fold here. So you can stay here. You can bring your elbows down to the mat. Or fully fold, bringing the forehead down all the way. I'm going to stay on my elbows. You find the fold that feels right for you in this moment. Let's take a deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Keeping your hips heavy on the mat here. Inhale. And exhale completely. Using your hands to push yourself back up. Right hand comes down this time. Left hand reaches up and over. Find a gentle side body stretch here. Just opening up, waking up the body. Spiraling your chest open. Careful not to collapse in your spine. And exhale. Straighten through your right elbow, pop your right hand slightly further behind you. Left hand comes down to your lower back. Drop your right shoulder down, spiral your chest open. Take your gaze up towards the sky. You should feel a generous stretch in your side, left side waist here. Inhale. Exhale completely. Inhale. And exhale to release. Drop your shoulders down. Take a second, close your eyes. Let's take a breath together. And exhale. Open your eyes. Lift both hands up above your head as we take a deep breath here. Inhale, stretch, reach your hands up towards the sky. And exhale, float your fingers back down towards the mat. We're coming to tabletop position from here. So coming onto our hands and knees, hands underneath the hip, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Knees are hip width apart. Press into the tops of the feet as we inhale, drop your belly. Cow pose, look forward, open your chest. Exhale, round through. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin, cat pose. Inhale, drop your belly, look forward. Exhale, round through. Nice. Find your downward facing dog. So bringing your hands forward, curl your toes under, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Take some deep breaths here. Pressing your fingertips into the mat. Take the weight out of your wrists. Bending through one knee and the other, reaching your heels down towards the mat. Lift your hips up, press your chest down towards your thighs. Plant your left foot in the center of your mat. In fact, plant it a little bit closer towards the right. Take your right foot and bring it forward and across. So you're crossing your legs at the knees. So your left knee should be sitting comfortably in your right knee crease. Right knee crease. So you've got a nice gap here in between your feet. And they're crossed. Press your left heel down towards the mat. Just find stretch here. Just take one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Keep your knees as they are. Keep your feet crossed. We're going to lower, 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 coming all the way down to the mat, keeping our knees crossed in cow face legs. So now we're on all fours with our cow face legs. We're going to inhale, find our cow pose. Open your chest, look forward. Exhale, round through. Inhale, drop your belly, open your chest, look forward. Exhale, round through, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Inhale to lift your hips. Exhale, round through. Inhale, back to a neutral spine. We're going to slowly start to lower our hips down, 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 all the way back until we're in our cow face, seated cow face pose. So, from here, sitting up nice and tall, take a second to land here. Find a comfortable position for you. Keeping your feet flexed. Keeping a lift in the spine, drop your shoulders down away from your ears. We're going to find our eagle arms, So bring your hands back, arms straight out in front of you. Right hand comes underneath the left. You can stay here in cross-legged. I'm just going to reset so you can see. Let's reset. I'm going to turn so you can see. So we're in our cow face legs. Arms come out in front, right comes under left, crossing at the elbows, staying here. If this feels good for you, then obviously stay here. Or you can bring your hands onto your shoulders, lift your elbows, or we find the bind for our eagle arms. Remember to keep your shoulders down, lift your elbows. And just close your eyes, take a second, find your breath. Lift your elbows, don't let them drop. Inhale one last time here. And exhale, release your arms, release the bind. Coming back to our downward facing dog from your cow face legs. So lifting your hips, coming back onto your hands and knees. Curl your toes under, lift your hips up and back, reset. Come back to your usual downward facing dog. Rinse it out. Nice. Before we go on to the other side, take one last breath here together. And exhale. Left foot comes in front of the right this time, so bring your right foot across to the left. Left foot comes in front, so your right knee is now in the knee crease of your left, is now sitting in your left knee crease, is what I'm trying to say. Inhale, lift your hips, press your right heel down towards the earth. You should get a good stretch in your hamstring here. And exhale. Release. Inhale one last time here. And exhale, we journey all the way down, keeping the knees bent, finding our cow face knees. Find our cat-cows. Inhale, drop your belly, look forward, lift your chest, lift your hips. Exhale, round through cat. Inhale, lift your chest, look forward. Exhale, round through. One last time here. Inhale. And exhale. Round through. Back to our neutral spine here. We're just going to lower our hips all the way down until we find our seat on the other side. So opposite leg. So left leg is over the top of your right knee this time. Inhale, lift your shoulders, lift your chest, straighten through your spine. Exhale, we find our eagle arms. So left hand comes underneath this time. Find your bind. So here, here, or here. Lift your elbows, drop your shoulders. Find your breath. Close your eyes. And breathe deep. Keep a lift in your elbows. Don't let them drop. Inhale. And exhale, we release. Release your hands, release the bind. Coming back onto our hands and knees. Curl your toes under. Lift your hips up and back. Keep your feet where they are for a second. Let's find a breath here. Inhale. And exhale, right leg comes round in front of the left. We take our baby steps all the way, crisscrossing our feet slowly, slowly, until we come to the top of the mat. Forward fold, forward fold. Keeping a generous bend in your knees. Feet are hip width apart. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. Option to clasp the calves. Grab opposite hand with opposite elbow, or just relax the hands down, your choice. Whatever feels good for you in this moment. Relax your neck. Close your eyes. Inhale one last time. Nice. Take your gaze down towards your feet. We're just going to wiggle our feet and bring them together so your feet are touching. Right foot is going to come behind the left. So we're going to cross, finding that cross again. So right foot comes behind the left. Find your forward fold here. Again, keeping a generous bend in your knees. Inhale. And exhale. Right foot is going to step all the way behind warrior one. Warrior one. So sweep your hands forward and up. We rise all the way up. Warrior one. So right foot is back, left foot is forward. Generous bend in your left knee. Left foot faces 12 o'clock towards the top of the mat. Lift your hands forward and up. Exhale, hands come down behind you. Clasp your hands together. Straighten your elbows. Lift your chest, lift your chin. Look towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale to stay. Inhale, release the bind. Reach your hands forward and up. And exhale, we open out to warrior two. Warrior two. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Reach your hands from side to side. Bring the stance between your feet wider. And find that generous bend in your front knee. Left knee is bent. Right knee is straight. Right leg is straight. And just find your breath. Inhale, reach your hands from side to side. Inhale, we reverse. Straighten through your front leg. Left hand reaches up and over. Find your reverse. Exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Left hand comes all the way down to the inner left leg. And we open out with our chest. Right hand reaches up towards the sky. Option to float your left hand, bring it all the way down to the earth, or you can simply place it on your calf, whichever feels comfortable for you. If you have a block handy, you can pop it here, place it on your block. Inhale, reach your right hand up towards the sky, find length. Exhale, right hand comes down towards the earth, both hands plant, pivot on the back foot, bend your back knee and just jump that foot forward. We're going to find our pyramid pose here, pyramid pose. So both feet face towards the front of the mat this time. You can see I've taken the right foot in slightly closer towards my left foot so that the gap is shorter. Inhale, lifting up through the spine, we find our aeroplane arms here, aeroplane arms. So open your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lifting up through your front, keeping your gaze down on the mat. We find our inhale here, and exhale to stay for a breath. Pull your left hip crease back, inhale. And as you exhale, bend your back foot. We rise all the way up. Bring your right foot in towards your chest. Standing leg raise. Nice. Inhale, stay here for a breath. Find your balance. Use your hands to hold your knee, pull it in towards you. Exhale. We're going to find dancer's pose here, dancer's pose. So keeping the right knee in towards your chest. Bring your foot behind you and down. Clasp the inside of your right foot. As you exhale, press your right foot into your hand as we lift. Find your dancer's pose. Find something to gaze upon. Find your drishti. Inhale. And exhale to stay for a breath. You can do it. Inhale. Reach your left hand forward. Exhale, release with control. Right foot comes down. Inhale, reach your hands all the way to the sky. Extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Very nice. We go on the other side. So when you're ready, left foot comes behind the right foot this time. Find your forward fold, crossed feet. So left foot is behind the right. Find a breath here. Exhale, left foot comes back all the way, warrior one. Find your warrior one. So right foot is forward, left foot is back. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up, warrior one. Inhale, reach your hands towards the sky. Take your gaze towards your hands. Exhale, hands come down behind your back. Find the bind. Open your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your chin. Inhale here. And exhale to stay for a breath. Keep that front knee bent as you inhale. Exhale, release your bind. Sweep your hands forward and up. And exhale, we open out to warrior two. So lengthen your stance between your feet. Drop that right knee. Drop your shoulders. Reach your hands from side to side. Strong. Inhale here. And exhale to relax into the pose. Keep a softness in your left knee. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. Inhale, we reverse. Straighten through your right knee as your right hand lifts up and behind. Exhale to find our triangle pose. Right hand comes all the way down to the inside of our right leg. Exhale, left hand lifts all the way up to the sky. Find length. Find energy in your fingers as you reach your hand all the way up. Take your gaze towards your left hand. Inhale here. And exhale to stay for a breath. Inhale to lift, reach, stretch. Exhale, left hand comes down to meet the right all the way. Bend the back foot and jump it in. Close that gap between your feet. Both feet face towards the top of the mat as we find our Pyramid pose now on the right side. So when you're ready, we lift our torso, find your aeroplane arms, palms face down towards the earth. Keep your gaze on the earth. Pull your right hip crease back. Careful not to open out onto the right. Pull that left hip crease back. Keep your spine long. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale here. And exhale to stay. Inhale, find energy in your fingertips. And exhale, bending through both knees. Left knee comes in this time. We find our standing leg raise. Clasp your left knee over your hands. Pull your knee in towards your chest. Nice. Inhale, find your balance. Find your drishti. And exhale, let's find our dancer's pose on the left this time. So bring your left foot around behind you. Clasp the inside of your left foot with your left hand. And slowly reach your right hand forward as you kick that left foot out into your left hand. Find your drishti, find your balance, find your breath. Inhale and exhale to stay. Inhale. And exhale, release with control, come all the way back to standing. We find our extended mountain pose, all the way up. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Nice, right. Moving on, bring your feet out as wide as your yoga mat. Big toes are hanging off the edge of the sides of the mat. We find our deep squat, malasana. So when you're ready, slowly start to bend your knees, sink your hips down, 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 all the way until you find your sweet spot, your comfort in this pose. So obviously find lots of movement here, find what feels right for you. If you have a block or a prop, you can pop it under your hips, or you can keep your heels lifted if that feels more comfortable for you. Wherever you are in your pose, use your elbows to find an opening in your hips. Keep your hands at heart center. Lift up through your spine. Find a breath. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Plant your hands down behind you. Come to take a seat. Keep your feet flat on the mat, knees bent up towards the sky. Recenter. Right foot comes over left knee. Flex your right toes, and bring your left foot in slightly. Close that gap. Lift up through your chest. Lean forward. You should feel a generous stretch and opening in your right hip. Straightening up through the spine. Exhale. Keep your shoulders down. Keep your spine long. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands down flat on the earth. Have your fingertips facing down towards your body as you press into your left foot. Inhale, we lift our hips. So we're lifting off into reverse tabletop with figure 4 legs. So you should feel an opening in your hips, your shoulders, your chest, your biceps. Take your gaze up towards the sky. Lift your hips, squeeze your glutes, press into your hands. Inhale. And exhale to stay for a breath. Keep an anchor in your right knee as you inhale. And exhale, lower all the way back down. Hips come back down. Keep your right foot on your left knee. Left foot comes in towards your right hip as we drop that right foot down. Drop your hips down. Bring your left elbow to your right knee. We find our side stretch, Lord of the Fishes. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, release. Release the bind, release your legs. We reset. We go on the left side. So planting both feet on the mat. Left foot comes onto right knee this time. Flex your left foot. Bring that right knee a little bit further in. The more that your foot is in, the more of a stretch you'll feel in your hips. So if this feels good for you, then stay here. If you feel you need more, you can bring your foot in. Remembering to keep a lift in your spine. Keep your shoulders down, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale and exhale fully. Nice. Inhale and exhale. Planting both of your hands down on the mat behind you. Fingers are facing in towards your body, pressing into your right foot as we lift off. Lift your hips, reverse tabletop. Keeping that left foot planted firmly on your right knee. Anchor that left knee down to keep that hip opening. Lift your hips, squeeze your glutes. Inhale and exhale to stay for a breath. Inhale and exhale, hips come all the way down, right foot comes in as we drop our left foot down, find our half Lord of the Fishes on the other side. So right elbow comes to your left knee. As you lift up through your spine, exhale to twist. Keeping both hips heavy on the mat here. Take a deep inhale. And exhale fully. Inhale one last time here. And exhale, release. Unraveling, swing your left foot round behind you. We come to lay on our belly, on your belly, all the way down. Nice. Bring your left foot out, half frog. So bring your right knee comes out in a figure four position as we have been. Keep your foot flexed as you press your hands into the mat, lift up. Find a cobra here, so it could be baby cobra, full cobra, whatever feels right for you in your hips and your lower back. Inhale here. Exhale, lower. If that was too much for you, option to stay on your elbows. So find what feels right for you as we inhale to lift. So baby cobra, you can have sphinx arms, or you can find full extension and lift up through your chest. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift one last time. And exhale, release. Moving on to the other side, straighten through your right leg. Left leg comes out this time in your frog, figure four, frog, half frog pose, whatever it's called. Inhale, plant your hands as we lift up, lift your chest. And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift one last time. And exhale, lower your forehead all the way down to the mat. Bring your right foot in. We're going to roll onto our backs. Coming onto your back, bring your knees in towards your chest. Give it a squeeze. Take a gentle roll from side to side. Nice. Left foot extends down towards the end of the mat. Keep that right knee in. Squeeze it and roll it over to the left. Find your supine twist. Right knee comes down. Open your right chest. Oh, my back just cracked. That felt so good. Take your gaze towards your right hand. Inhale. And exhale, release. Bring that knee back in. Give it a squeeze. And we swap over. Left knee comes in. Right leg is released down towards the earth. Left knee comes across the right, all the way down, supine twist. We open out on the left. Take your gaze toward your left hand. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, release. Bring both knees in towards your chest. One last time, give them a squeeze. Drop your feet down towards the earth. Keep your feet as wide as your yoga mat. Recenter yourself on the mat here. I've gone way off center. Keep your feet as wide as your yoga mat and just let your knees fall in. Let your knees fall in. So this should be quite a comfortable resting pose. If it's not, by all means, go straight to Shavasana. Rest your hands on your belly. Close your eyes. Come back to your breath. Bring your awareness back to where you are, how you're feeling, how your body feels now. Bring yourself back to this present moment. Listen to the sounds around you. Listen to the sound of your breath. Feel your heartbeat with your hands. Feel your belly rising and falling as you breathe. Just be present for a moment before we head back to our busy lives. We'll close this practice with 3 breaths together. So wherever you are in your breath cycle, blow it all the way to the bottom. Seal your lips as we inhale through our nose fully and completely. And exhale. Sigh it out through your mouth all the way. Feel your belly fall as you exhale. Inhale through your nose deeply. Exhale. All the way. Nice. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Release your feet, straighten through your legs, reach your hands up and overhead. Just take a stretch here. And a little rotation in your ankles and your wrists. Wring it out. Nice. Welcome to stay in Shavasana there. Take a few more precious moments to be in the present moment. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Hopefully I will see you again soon. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon.